The president posted a video statement on his Twitter account and stressed the need for a wall to keep out those he believes are dangerous immigrants.
Our great country must have border security. We don't want people coming in that aren't supposed to be here. The only thing that's going to stop that is great border security with a wall or a slat fence or whatever you want to call it. But we need a great barrier. Let's get out, let's work together, let's be bipartisan, and let's get it done. The shutdown hopefully will not last long. Thank you very much.
For more, let's cross over to DW's Stefan Simons in Washington. Stefan, what implications will this shutdown have?
Well, the implications are for 400,000 government workers that they will not receive a paycheck. Thank goodness for those people. The Senate yesterday, before it went home for the night without a deal on the border wall or the $5 billion for the border wall, decided on a law that those people furloughed will receive back pay for the time they have to work but do not get paid. So that's a good thing. The government is impacted by a quarter, so to speak, because a quarter of the funding is not there. And that impacts, for example, the Department of Justice, the Department of Homeland Security, but also, for example, the Department of Urban Development. Yeah, this is where we stay so far. What's really going on here is that it's all about the money. Follow the money. $5 billion. This is what Mr. Trump or the President Trump wants and what he so far does not get.
Now, the debate was rescheduled to today. Is there a deal that could still be made, do you think?
This is Washington. There's always a deal to be made, but it would be highly speculative on my part to say, oh, yeah, there will be a deal today on Saturday, or to say, no, there won't be any deal possible at all. What's really going on here is that we're in the waning hours, the waning days of a Republican majority in the House. They have him in the Senate, of course, and they will have him furthermore so in the Senate next year when the Democrats take the House after gaining 40 seats in the midterm elections. However, this is the last chance for President Trump to make good on a critical, crucial, and huge campaign promise that he will push for the wall, that he will build the wall, and the Mexicans pay for it. Now, that's off the table. Mexicans are not paying for it, so he needs the money from Congress, and it's the last chance for him with Republicans majority in Congress, in the House of Representatives, to get his money. After that, there's no chance of all, and this is what it's all about.
And Stefan, as you said, building a border wall was one of Trump's main and most cherished election promises. Given that, how likely is it that he'll give up on this idea?
Well, it's not likely at all. It's we're living in the times of Donald Trump. It's President Trump, after all, and of course he was first warming up to the idea to get actually an extension for funding for the government and to be somewhat flexible regarding the wall in terms of how the funding is allocated to this. But that changed after watching conservative television here and talking to actually conservative pundits who basically warned him over the airwaves, if you do this, you will risk your re-election in 2020. So he changed course again. Now, having said this, is it possible that he can change course again after saving face? But how do you save face now is absolutely possible. But that would be absolute speculation on my part to say, oh, this is going to happen this way. So we'll have to wait and see what happens on this Saturday or tomorrow or the days after.
Stefan Simons in Washington, thank you very much for that.